Right now at 6, President Trump officially putting pen to paper on an executive order barring transgender female athletes from competing in women's sports.
Now, this is already banned at most levels in North and South Carolina, but this new ban would be in effect nationwide. WCNC Charlotte's Austin Walker joining us live from South Charlotte tonight. Austin, a lot of discussion there has been, of course, from both sides of this discussion.
Exactly. Discussion really has been split. On one side, they say that this is a win for all women, while on the other side, they really do talk about how this is just discrimination. And also, this decision comes just days after the government's websites were wiped of all of the transgender and intersex language used to describe LGBTQ. The pen hitting the paper Wednesday, a landmark move by President Trump signing an executive order stating athletes who are born male are not allowed to compete on a women's sports team. Applause growing from some, among them
I was a 3-sport athlete.
North Carolina athlete Peyton McNabb, destined for greatness.
So I played my whole life and it really took over, I guess, my whole life.
But in her senior year of high school, one day on the high school volleyball court changed everything.
The transgender athlete spiked the ball right in my face. It knocked me unconscious for about 30 seconds.
McNabb says she was diagnosed with a brain bleed and a concussion, and years later she still lives with diagnosed permanent whiplash. But those on the other side of the coin see it differently.
We are, of course, deeply saddened to see this.
Nora Morton, the board president of Trans United Charlotte, says this order is an attack on the transgender community.
We're unfortunately being othered in ways that go beyond what we're really used to as a population.
While one side says there's a clear advantage for transgender women competing in sports, Morton says research points differently.
It points to most of us having lower testosterone levels once we're on HRT than the genetic cisgender female population.
This order signed just days after the U.S. government scrubbed certain web pages, removing information about trans and intersex people. Morton calling this another damaging move by the administration.
We don't find it to be legitimate. We just find it to be another way to turn the general population against us.
It's a fight which started in the pool, on the field, or the track. But it's won.
And women deserve these rights.
We just want to be included, not excluded.
That is far from over. Again, like you see right there, lots of conversation on both sides, and still it will be continuing as we follow this for weeks. This all being said, the day that this is signed for this order does not seem to be coincidental. Today marks the 35th anniversary for Women and Girls in Sports Day. For now, we are live in South Charlotte. Austin Walker, WCNC Charlotte.